Hi everyone, so this is question 5 from tutorial sheet. This is question 5. So the question says let A be equal to that and B be equal to that matrix, and the question is saying verify each of the following: that the determinant of A the determinant of A is equal to the determinant of A transpose, and then B is equal to B. The second part is saying the determinant of AB is equal to the determinant of A times the determinant of B. So here the most important thing that you need to know is how to find the transpose of a matrix, and then after finding the transpose you find the determinant of that transpose. So let us start with the first part here. The first part, our A, so we know our A. Our A is equal to 3, we have 5, we have 0. So this question is simple. In short, what they are trying to test us here is just to see if we know how to find the determinants and the transposes. And actually, according to these questions, they've already given us the answers. We just need to prove that what they've written here, the statements which are here, are correct. So we have 2, 0, then you have 1. There's 1, there's negative 1, then we have 2 there. Then, so let us find A transpose. So A transpose will be nothing but you just change the rows into the columns there. So I'll write my 3, 5, 0 there, and then I'll write my 2, 0, negative, 2, 0, then I have 1, then I have 1, negative 1, and then 2 there. So you check the leading diagonal of this one. If the numbers are in the straight line, then you are correct. So now let us now start finding the determinants. So let's first start by finding the determinant of A. So the determinant of A, remember what we were doing in the previous question 4. We said it's going to be you get this 3, you multiply it by its minor. So when you get this 3, the minor of this 3 will be the minor of this 3. I'm going to cross out that and that. So the minor will be 0, negative 1, 2, and 1. So I'm going to multiply 0, negative 1, 2, and 1. So 0 times 2. So 0 times 2, I'm getting 0. Then minus 1 times negative 1. I'm putting my negative 1 there. 1 times negative 1 will give you negative 1. Then I'll put those brackets there. And then minus 2, open brackets. So this time around I'm going to cross out this line and that line. So I'm going to remain with 5, 0, negative 1, and negative and positive 2. So 5 times 2, I'm getting a 10. And then 0 times negative 1, I'll get a 0 like that. Then plus, so I'll get this one. And then open brackets. So let me just cut here. Okay. Open brackets. So 1, if I get this one, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel that and that. So I'm going to remain with 5 times 1. I will get my 5, and then minus 0 times 0. You get your 0 like that. And then so we simplify now. So 3 open brackets, so 0 negative times negative is positive, so 0 plus 1 you get your 1 there, which is you get your 1, and then negative 2 you write it there, then 10 minus 0 you get your 10, like that, then plus this is 1 times 1 times 5 minus 0 you get your 5, then open brackets, 3 times 1 you get your 3, negative 2 times 10 you get your negative 20, and then if this 5 times 1 you get your 5. So negative 20 plus 5, so negative 3 minus 20 you get your negative 17, plus 5 you get your negative 12. So negative 12 is the determinant of A. So now let us find the determinant of A transpose. We see if they are going to be equal. So in the same way, the determinant of A transpose, the same way we did the first part, that's the way we're going to do the second part. So first thing, you get these 3. So you get these 3 there. Then open brackets, the minor of these 3 is that. So we say 0 times 2 you get your 0, minus negative 1 times 1 you get your negative 1 there. We're trying to prove if this is going to give us the same answer. And then you say minus 5, and then open brackets, so the minor for 5 is 2 times 2, there you get your 4, and then minus 1 minus 1 times 1, that is going to give you 1. Then we move on, plus 0 we get this 0, we put it there, and then open brackets, the minor for 0 will be 2 times negative 2, you get your negative 2 there, and then 1 times 0 you get your 0 plus 0, like that. So the determinant of A transpose will give us what? We know that 0 times everything there will get a 0, then negative times negative 1 you get a positive 1, positive 1 times 3 you get your 3 there, and then this is 4 minus 1 you get your 3, 3 times negative 5 you get your negative 15. So when you simplify this, you get your answer to be negative 12. Then in conclusion you say, therefore the determinant of A is equal to the determinant of A transpose. Then at last you say hence shown, hence verified, sorry. Hence verified. Yeah, you can finish it up. It's difficult to write letters using this. Alright, so hence verified. We move on to the next question. They're saying find the determinant, or prove that or verify that the determinant of A times B is equal to the determinant of A times the determinant of B. So I'm first going to find I'm going to first multiply A and B and find the determinant of the answer. And then after finding the determinant of the answer, I'll come here, I'll find the determinant of A. Lucky enough we found the determinant of A here, which is already 12. So we're just going to find the determinant of B, and then we come and multiply them. We see if it's going to give us the determinant of A times B. Okay, let me just write here. Alright, so in the previous question we've already found the determinant of A. So let us now just multiply A and B and then find their determinant. So A times B is equal to, so remember you multiply matrices row by column. So we'll start with this row here. So 2 times 3, I'll get my 6 there. Then 2 times 1, I'll get 2. And then 1 times 2, I'll get 2. I'll move on to the next one. 5 times 2, I'll get 10. 0 times 1, I'll get 0. And negative 1 times 2, I'll get my negative 2 there. And then 0 times 2, you get your 0. Then 1 times 1, you get your 1. And then 2 times 2, you get your 4. So 1 plus 4. You move on to the next column. 3 times 3, negative 3, you get your negative 9 there. 2 times 0, you get your 0. And then 1 times 3, you get your 3. So 5 times negative 3, you get your negative 15. Then 0 times 0, you get your 0. And then negative 1 times 3, you get your negative 3 there. And then 0 times negative 3, you get your 0. And then 1 times 0, you get your 0. And then 2 times 3, you get your 6. Then we move on to the last column. Yeah, so we say 3 times 5, you get your 15. 2 times 0, you get your 0. And then 1 times negative 1, you get your negative 1 there. Then 5 times 5, you get your 25. Then 0 times 0, you get your 0. And then you come here, you say negative 1 times negative 1, you get a positive 1. And then 0 times 5, you get your 0. 1 times 0, you get your 0. And then lastly, 2 times negative 1, you get your negative 2. So now, you find there. Now it's just a matter of simplifying it. So you can simplify it from this side. So the first part there, when you add 6 plus 2 plus 2, you get 10. Then there, when you add, you get positive 8. When you add there, you get 5. Then when you add there, you get negative 6. You add there, you get negative 18. Then here you get your 6. And then there you get your 14. Then there you get your 26. And then down here you get your negative 2. So this is the value for A times B. Now let us find the determinant of A times B. So the determinant of A times B is going to be 10. You multiply 10 by its minor there, which is so the minor of 10 is this. So the determinant of this we're going to have is negative 18 times negative 2. You get positive 36. Positive 36, and then positive 36. I don't know why I'm writing this. Okay, so you get positive 36, and then minus 6 times 26. You get 157. Oh, sorry, 156. So you get 156, and then you do that, then minus so this negative this 6 is already negative, so when we say minus negative 6, we're simply saying positive 6, and then open brackets. The minor for this 6, these numbers here, we are cancelling this. We're cancelling this line here and this line. Then what we are going to remain with here is the minor for 6. So we have 8, 5, 26, negative 2. So 8 times negative 2, you get your negative 16. Then minus 5 times 26, you get your 130. Then you say plus, you put your 14 there, and then open brackets. The minor for 14, you cancel this line and that line. You are remaining with this 8 times 6, you get your 48. Times 6, you get your 48. Then 18 times negative 18 times 5, you get your 90. Negative 18 times, so it will be minus 90 minus negative 90, sorry. So it's going to be minus negative 90, but we know that negative times negative is going to give us plus. Then on this one, let me just check. This was negative 8, negative 16 minus, okay, it's okay. So now we simplify this. So when you subtract negative 36 minus 156, you get 120. 120 times 10, you get negative, 36 minus 156, you get negative 120. And then multiply by 10, you get negative 1200. And then we move on to this part. Negative 16 minus 130, you get 146. Yes, you get 146, and then multiply it by 6, you get 876. You get 8, so it will be negative 876. And move on to the last part there. 48 plus 90, you get 138. 138 times 14, you get 1932. So plus 1932. Then when you simplify everything there, you get your answer to negative 144. You get negative 144 as your answer. So the determinant of AB, so the determinant of AB is equal to negative 144. So now, since we already, the question is saying verify that the determinant of AB is equal to the determinant of A times the determinant of B. So we already have the determinant of A, which is negative 12, and we found the determinant of AB to be negative 144. So now it's time for us to find the determinant of B, so that we come and multiply it to see if it's going to give us negative 144. So in other words, we're saying when you multiply the determinant of A and the determinant of B, you're supposed to get 144. So now let's try to find the determinant of B. Alright, so the determinant of A is this, and then the determinant of B is that. So now let us find the determinant of, the determinant of AB is that. Let's find the determinant of B. So B, the determinant of B, or let me just say the determinant of B will be equal to, so now we get these 2, we put it there, 2, then open brackets, and then we have 2 times this minor here, which is 0 times negative 1, you get your 0, then minus 0, 3 times 0, you get a 0, like that. And then we move on to negative 3. So negative 3, there's always a minus there, so it's going to be plus. We follow this in case you don't know. There's a positive, a minus, positive, minus, positive, minus, positive, minus, positive. Now in this case, so if we have chosen the first row there, it means that here you multiply this to that, multiply the first row to that. So this negative times negative 3, you get your positive 3 there. And then positive 3, open brackets. And then the minor for this, we're going to close that and close that, meaning we're going to remain with 1, 2, 0, 1. So we multiply 1 times negative 1, you get your negative 1. And then 0 times this 2, you get your 0, minus 0. And then this positive times 5, you get your plus 5. And then open brackets, 1 times 3, you get your 3. And then minus 2 times 0, that is going to be 0. So the determinant of B is going to be, so negative 1 times 3, negative 1 minus 0, you get the, let me just say negative 1. Negative 1 minus 0, you get negative 1 there. Then they are positive 3 minus 0, you get your 3, so it's going to be 3 there. Then you simplify that, you're going to have 3 times negative 1, you get your negative 3. Then 5 times 3, you get your 15. And then you get your answer now to be this. So your answer will be negative 3 plus 15. You get 12. So the determinant of B has given us to be 12. Now let us try to prove if this statement, the question is saying we verify that the determinant of AB is equal to the determinant of A times the determinant of B. So let us try it here. So the determinant, so I'll start with the determinant of, so the determinant of A times the determinant of B, what do we get as our answer? Oh, we push in the values there. The determinant of A we got was negative 12. So negative 12 times times the determinant of B, which is 12. We're getting our answer to be negative 144. But we know to say this negative 144 is just the determinant of what? AB. So right, which is equal to the determinant of AB. You even write down there, hence verified. So you guys feel free to ask questions. Feel free to ask questions or contributions. You're going to finish up this. Yeah. So feel free to ask questions and contributions if you have any questions or any contribution, or if there is a way that you want us to improve in our answering of these questions. You can send your questions to this line here on the screen, to this WhatsApp line here, and I'll be there to respond. If there is anything else that you need, or if there's any question that you want us to answer, you send us that question to that WhatsApp line. We'll be there. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out the videos that we are going to be posting. And if you don't want to be missing them out, despite visiting our WhatsApp group, you can also just power on your notification button in your YouTube channel, and in our YouTube channel, and you'll be receiving all the notifications of whatever that we post on this platform. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial video.